Okay, I got the shirt done, but however it shows too much right in here, and I don't like that. So I'm going to have to fix this. I'm going to show you how I got this the way I have and finish it up, and then we'll come back and we'll work on this. I'm getting way too much stuff on this counter here. Alright, right here it is. So I'm going to put the elastic in here, and I wished I could tell how to do the half.
They actually, according to the maker of the documentary, he asked to have his face removed from that. He's the one that actually supplied the cows for Israel, that guy that was talking. I know you know that, but he was removed. They asked to be removed from the video. I don't think they removed him, obviously, but
didn't look like it.
Yeah, he has to be removed. This next article I'd like to read. Those of you who watched the episode we did about the Mediterranean Nephilim, this will ring a bell, because we're talking about Amalek here. We're talking about the Aryans. We're talking about a civilization of Nephilim ran by the king of the Rephaim in ancient times. And so we're going to talk about this. This is in reference to the 2 Torah portions they had in the row there, and this is written by the Jerusalem Post. And I'm just going to read it to you all, and then me and David are going to comment on this here. So, in order to understand this correctly, we need to look at the reading of the Shabbat before reading about the Parah Adumah. When we read about Amalek, and that for those of you that can't see what that means, it means red heifer, for those of you who are just listening.
Alright, I have my 2 pins right here, and I have it folded in half. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another pin, and I'm going to mark my middle right here. And make sure I got it really good so it won't come loose. Now, what I'm going to do is take this one and continue on down the side, and I'm going to sew it right here, and then I'm going to take this half and I'm going to bring it down and sew it down there. Alrighty, unfortunately, it did not. I went to go finish the video here, and when I deleted it off of my video editor, I guess it assumed that I didn't need the video and it deleted it. That's just my thinking. But however, I'm going to show you what I done. I sewed the back onto it with the front, and therefore you got. Now you won't turn it off. And now you got the elastic back here. And then I put a binding on it to give it just about another inch on it to where it would make it longer. I'm sorry that it didn't videotape, but now we are going to. You turned easier earlier. We're going to work on this part right here. If you notice, we have this like this, but on this side it isn't like that. So we're going to fix this side to match this side. So now what I want to do is, we had 2 of these right here left over. I'm going to take and put it in half. And I'm going to sew it down the long way and keep this right here as the short way. So I'm going to go sew it down. Alright, I got it sewed down. Now I want to cut the tip off of right here. so that it'll do better. Alright, now we're going to turn it inside outwards, or right side outwards, whatever way. We want to see the pretty side now. I wished it would have fit me and wouldn't show what it showed, but oh well. Alright, I want to take and iron this down to where it's flat. Now, on this side, I want to sew down. Or is it that side? I better go make sure I get it right. Alright, I want to sew it on the side that I had sewed it down. I'm not going to worry about sewing right down in here. This, but I want it on the back. Make sure I get it right. Yeah. So let's turn this over. And I want to put it on the back of this one. So, let's see what we got here. Let's see, lay it right down there like that. Is the way that I've got that one. So, turn it over this way. Flatten that out. Okay. And then that should give me enough to sew down there. Alright.
Amalek is the first among nations to declare war against the Jews, and in the end, at the final war, he shall be destroyed, teaching that Israel's first war was with Amalek, and also the last war before the arrival of the Mashiach. That means that we are facing today a war with the same Amalek. But who is Amalek today?
On this side, I want to take and just lay it down across it. And I'm going to go over the elastic. It still has this bottom that if it needs to go out in, it will. I've already tried it on, and this right here didn't bother me at all. I'm hoping this side won't bother me either. Alright. And don't forget the back stitch.
And this is going to, of course, you guys that listen to our broadcast, so this will be no surprise to you. We are accustomed to thinking that only the Germans are the Aryan race, since the Nazis claim to be the pure Aryan race. However, in reality, the original Aryan race is the Persian Indo, showing an ethnic link between Germans and Iranians. Many are familiar with what rabbis have said that Germany is Amalek, apparently linked to Haman the Amalekite. Since Haman was Persian, we can see that the Persians, who are an Aryan race, are the same Amalek of Haman.
I'm hoping that it will still work. So, we're going to find out right now. Oh, yes, it does give me enough to do it.
It turns out that he decided to tell his stepmother, which actually blew up in his face. So after I did not let him move back in, he tried to adjust to his life with his
baby. That will cover what I need to be covered. Alright, so I'm going to clean this mess up, some of it, and then we'll be back, and I'll see if I can't make a skirt out of what I got left over. If you've never heard the word Pinafore before, I haven't either. But I think I'm really going to try it and see if I like it. You know, no zippers, no buttons, no snaps, no Velcro, nothing. It all takes string. And I'm going to use this, what I've got left over, and make a skirt. I said to myself, I don't care if it's a mini skirt. I'm going to make it to see if I'm going to like it or what. Alright, I'm going to cut the top up just so I can open up. Now I've got 2 pieces here. Now, I'm going to turn this around. Don't want to disturb it too much. Alright, now, I want 6 inches. I mean, not 6 inches, 5 inches. 5 inches taken off. Alright. Now, I'm going to put these to the side and put this to the side. So I'm going to move everything down this way. And I'm going to keep this. And I've got elastic. Alright. So, now I have 2 of these. I am going to, let's see if I can't, okay, this and this is salvage. So, oh, I got 2 pieces. That, oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is on fold. Good, 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 good. Alright, I want to get rid of my white. I think I've lost my brain. Yep. So we're going to get rid of the white. Because I just don't want the white. Alright. For my first piece that I'm going to make, I want to take, and I'm going to measure from this hip bone around. Okay. Side of my hip to here. Can you see where I've got it? Right like that. And I have it at 35 inches. Alright. I'm going to take one off. Rick, what's 35 divided into 2?
17 and a half.
17 and a half. Alright. I'm going to go with 18. So we are going to take and turn it around. Here is 18. Oh, why did I take that big one off? I am going to cut this down. There we go. And I've got that. Alright. I'm going to put this and fold it up and set it down. Now, this is some more that I have left over. And I think it's going to be long enough for me to do my ties with. And we're going to cut them down to 4 inches. And I'm going to need 2 of them. I wonder if I could be able to tie it good. Let me see. That's going to be, yeah, I can handle that. Alright, I'm going to want 4 of these. There's one. And we want it at 4 inches. There's 2. 3. 4. and 4. And I got a piece here to go in my rug. Alright. Right here it is. Alright. Let's put that over there. This is my next one. This has already done gotten dirtier since the last time that that I had cleaned it off. And that was earlier today. I mean, it's like sand all over. Okay. Now, what did I do with my next piece? Here's this one. Alright, and then we need the next one. I want to measure. That goes over there. And then this one is my next piece. I want to measure. Maybe if I can get this right, then we can measure it. I want to measure from here over to here, and I'm going to add an inch to it, make it 23, and it'll be, oh crabby crap, Rick, divide it into 2, 23.
23 divided into 2?
Yeah.
12 and a half.
12 and a half?
Yeah.
Alright. I am no good at math. Alright. So, we're going to take this one, and we are going down 12 and a half. $13 looks good to me. We're going to go down 13. I'd rather have that a little extra just in case. Let's go on up to 14. So I can have some seam allowance. This one is the most worrisome, is the top one. So, now, I have this one is the front. This one should be the back. Wow, I wish I'd cut it longer, because it is, yeah, I wish I'd cut it longer. Alright, well, I'm going to most definitely fix that right now. I'm going to take one of these, and I'm going to sew it to this, so I can make it longer. And I don't know what I did. Oh, I cut it from a different piece, I think. Okay. So, these are straps. Yeah, these are straps. Alright, let's go play with the straps. Oh, wait a minute, that is a strap. Ooh, yeah. Hey, those are straps. We're gonna go play with these first. Thank God. I made a boo-boo. No. Let's check this one out. Yep, they come right up here. Alright. So, let me stick myself. If I can get a pin out here to stick myself with. Alright, there's that one. And then that one. Alright, now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it here. Stick myself. Oh yeah, I'm leaving it like it is. Haha. Okay. So, I think I missed it. Oh, it's still in it. I think I was afraid of sticking myself. Ow, I did. I finally did it. Alright, so that's what we want. Alright, now, I'm going to take all this right here off.
That continued to spread to Germany and Iran. And as you guys know, that Iran is the word Aryan. They've changed it to Iran, but Aryan is the where the word came from. So if so, we can understand that when the Torah speaks of remembering Amalek, it's pointing to the last war indicated by Balaam that will take place with Persia. This is actually how the Gemara points out that the last war will be between the Christian powers and the Persian. The next Shabbat reading after Amalek is Para, because the Para Adumah, the red heifer, is the only sacrifice brought outside the Beit Hamikdash. Forgive my horrible pronunciations. The Ramban mentions that the nations are bothered by the fact that the Para Adumah is brought outside the temple. And this drives the world crazy. But why? Because they know that the majority of Jews don't go into the Temple Mount, what they call Al-Aqsa, because they aren't pure. Purity will only come once we have a red heifer and undergo the process needed to purify ourselves from impurity. Then when we can all enter the Temple Mount. The Muslims are very scared of that event because they know that redemption will then take place once Jews enter the Temple Mount, and they will be forever doomed. Since they feel this event is very close, they are extremely nervous and scared. This fear is sincerely based on Rambam, who fascinatingly records that there are 10 red heifers throughout time.
Alrighty, I have these done, thank goodness. Let's see, I got this one, line them back up, put all these ends together. And then that way, I don't have to worry about getting them mixed up, hopefully later. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't cut that one down. Alright. Now, there we go. We got all of them together. Alright, I'm going to put them over here. Now, these are my two sides. I'm not too worried about it now because I want to do this before I forget it. So now we have two of these. And I'm hoping, yeah, they look like they may be long enough. Alright. Or should I? No. It won't work. This way. No. Gotta do it this way. Gotta do it this way. Alright. Well, let me cut down these whites and get them out of my way.
The first was by Moshe, or Moses, the second by Ezra. 7 others were made unto the destruction of Beit Hamikdash, and the last 10 will be done by Mashiach, or the Messiah. Oh, sorry, here. Where are we at here? This is the reason for the thousands of videos and articles warning about the red heifer phenomenon. Moreover, this is the reason they started a war to prevent us from moving forward with the red heifer. This is evident in the name of the war, Tufan al-Aqsa and al-Aqsa flood.
Now, let's see which one belongs to which. It really don't matter. It really don't matter. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to measure from like right here at the end of my hip up to about my waist, and it is 9 inches. So from here down to 9 inches, I'm going to fold it over and fold it over again like this, and I'm going to find my pins and I'm going to pin it down, and I'm going to do all 4 sides like that, and because we need these right here done. Alright, I'm going to do all 4 of them and I'm going to sew them down. Alright. I'm going to open this one up. Lay it flat. And I'm going to open this one up.
There's this photo. It could possibly be that head of Sasquatch too, right? So
Now, there's only really about an inch in between them. So that's not too bad from the looks of it. Alright. Throw that down there. Alright, now, we have one that is short and one that is long. See, this one here's longer. This one will go to the back one, and this one will go to the front one. Alright. Fold it up. Fold it up. Put them together. Alright. Now I have this one and this one. Alright, I'm going to turn this one like that because I don't want to get them mixed up. Now, I have a middle here. Uh-oh. Oh, I hope I didn't lose it. There it is. Good. Alright, and you know what? I'm going to have that. I want to open it up from middle to middle. But that didn't give no room for anything. Alright, we're going to put a couple of things in it.
The war is about the Temple Mount. We all know that this last war is a religious war between evil forces of Iran, who we explain are Amalek and Israel. The religious war remarkably is over the Temple Mount as they try to do everything to delay the coming of Mashiach. But this doesn't help them, as symbolized by the reading of the Haftarah. I'm not just going to skip it there, so I don't just destroy the Hebrew language there.
Now we'll turn it over, and I'm going to line this line up with this line. Oh, come on. Why are you making it so hard on me? I had it all lined up. There we go. Alright. Go on down. Pin it down. All the way down. Alrighty, I'm going to do the other way, the other one, exactly like this. Before I forget, and I wished I would have remembered, I'd have done it, but I've already done it this way, and I'm not going to stop it. You take like a 2-inch strip and sew it down here, the 9 inches, 10 inches, and sew it down and flip it over and sew it down again to where you don't have to use the material itself. And I think that would have worked better, but oh well, I've already done it this way. I am not going to cry about it. I do want to, however, make sure. Yep. This will still work. Alrighty, I'm going to do the other one, sew them down, and then I'll see you in the next video.